What if this doesn't work? Why does everything suck? And how do I make this feeling stop? That voice in your head asking those questions, is that you or is that something else? Whatever it is, it's been running your life and you never stop to question it. Most people think their problems are unique. They're not. They're just yours. It's the same patterns, same questions, different faces, different presentations. And when we observe something consistently in the world, we call it nature. And when we study humans and they eventually ask the same questions in nature, we can call that human nature. But does the answer to those questions decide your life, or does the fact that you even ask them decide your life? Now, this channel is about building character. But before we talk about character, we have to deal with something else. All the excuses you're going to use. You can call them mindsets if that makes you feel better, but they all do the same thing. They make your life suck. Now let's go ahead and remove all of the obvious ones. It's not the world or the system. It's not your parents. It's not your boss. It's not your circumstances. It's the common denominator. It's you. If you keep asking the same questions as everyone else, you're bound to have the same life as everyone else. Life will suck even more if you actually answer those questions. So let's make this useful. Let's slow down. Let's stop pretending that it's complicated. There are only a handful of ways that humans avoid responsibility. They sound different, they feel different, but they all do the same thing. They protect you from change or improving. This series is about dragging those excuses out into the light one at a time so they stop running your life. Now, I'm not going to argue with you, and I'm not going to motivate you. I'm just going to name them in this video. And if one of them pisses you off, that's probably you. You the most you. Here are the 8 traits of human nature. Number 1, fear. Definitely number 1. If fear was a demon, he would be the most powerful demon on the planet. Fear is the root and is responsible for most of human nature. At least a doubt like, what if this doesn't work? What if I fail? What if I look stupid? What if they don't like me? Now, my number 1 job as a martial arts instructor was fear removal. I would imagine it's the same for every coach. Number 2 is negativity. Whining and complaining about every little thing. It seems some humans are only capable of seeing the bad in everything, and they want to share it with the world. I mean, it's very considerate of them to share, but what fun people they are. They constantly ask, why does everything suck? Why is nothing ever good enough? Why does this always happen to me? And they say things like, nothing ever goes right for me. Negative people are the most sharing people I have ever met, though. Number 3 is comfort. Some call it laziness. Why would I change if things are working? I guess you'd have to define working. They say things like, I don't want more responsibility. I don't want to lead. I know that humans are lazy by nature. They seem to focus on bare minimum effort. Number 4 is short-term relief. This side to human nature has a real addictive personality. The way this part solves problems is wear a mask, because masks work. They want to know, how do I make this feeling stop? What will calm me down right now? I'll deal with it later. Where are my pills? I need a drink. Number 5 is loss avoidance. People will go out of their way to avoid pain or loss. They don't seem to care at all about peace or joy. That's a huge statement. Some are motivated by what they're going to get, and some are motivated by fear of what they'll lose. Uh-oh, I accidentally said the word fear in this one. What if I lose what I have? What if it costs me status or money? I better not do anything. I may lose stuff. It's better safe than sorry. No risk for me, thanks. I've had my fill. Number 6, external validation. Everyone else's opinion about me matters, except for mine. So where do I fit in? Do they approve of me? Am I allowed to think this? I need a label. Someone please get me a label so I'll know that I fit in. Number 7, responsibility avoidance. Human nature does not want responsibility. It is so much easier to just blame others. And humans are so good at shifting blame instead of taking ownership. This part of human nature says, why is this my problem? That's not my fault. That's just who I am. I didn't throw that trash on the ground, so it's not my responsibility to pick it up. Number 8 is emotional authority. This side of human nature refuses to think. Those that give into this side of their human nature think that feelings are thoughts and whatever you feel is the truth. And they talk funny. They say things like, I feel like this is my truth and you can't tell me you're wrong because I felt it. Different lives, same impulses. Same excuses for not being excellent. And sitting above them all, feeding every single one of them is what I consider the most powerful demon influencing human nature. Fear. And that's where we're going to start in the next episode. Subscribe so you don't miss out. This could be fun.